bright colored wood, right? When you split it into planks. It's okay.
Yes. Well, I figured I'd grab some just in case.
Yeah. I'd prefer the stories. I might go investigating.
I'm gonna go check to see how everyone else is doing. Like, I'm not leaving the TeamSpeak room, I'm just...
No, it's okay.
Seeing what everyone else is doing. Oh, look, they're leaving places for creepers to spawn. Excellent. I'm lighting that up. Lighting it up.
Explain them that we don't care if they want creepers to spawn as long as they turn off mob creeping. You know what biome I still have seen, Flora? Desert.
Where are all the guys?
I have no idea.
They must be inside the mountain.
Maybe.
Digging.
Like, there's this giant, like, room, and there's no one here. I'm like, where is everybody?
Well, ask them where they went.
There's like 6 diamonds here.
I'm not using Skype, and even if I was using Skype, I wouldn't be adding you. So stop asking.
Apparently someone has a machine block. Random.
Why are they making machine blocks?
I don't know, there's a random machine block in a chest. Maybe they found it in a chest. Apparently.
Birch. I'm getting shit tons of birch. So far, not a single spruce. Pumpkins.
I see a bat. It goes squeak. Squeak.
Macerator isn't what I found another village.
Okay.
That's 3 villages so far.
Yeah.
Kind of interesting, I think.
Oh, okay. What are these signs? Plot F. Plot G. Darn, and if I happen to find beehives, I don't even have a scoop on me. That was a stupid decision. At least I brought carrots. Alright, so let's see.
Looks like I found a jungle.
What are spruce trees again?
That's they're
like little.
They're pine trees.
Okay.
Yeah.
But not the firs for extra biomes.
So we need to find like a taiga.
Yeah, that's what I'm searching for. I found I found another bee villager. Laura, I think he may have died. I'm not sure.
Oh no.
Well, no, there's this incredibly long drop from his house.
Oh no.
Outside the door. I don't know if he ever attempted to come out this door, but if he did, dead. But just in case. So, blocking that door, and hopefully inside somewhere. He is inside safe.
Yay.
We have 2 bee villagers.
Cool.
Ooh, and some new bees. What are these? We have a frame and a meadows queen that's already pollinated or whatever.
With God knows what.
Is in fact true, but oh, we have a blacksmith.
Alright, I found a snow forest. Great.
Boots, I've got an iron sword, I've got saplings and bread. Boots.
Well, there's definitely a lot of snow on this seed.
Yeah, there's a lot of snow.
I can tell I'm going where nobody has gone before. Because as the chunk loaded, there were seeds on the ground in front of me. Oh, do we have to head back? I'm kind of far.
Well, if you find any villages with wooden blocks in front of the doors or dirt blocks in front of the doors, yeah, that was me.
I think I went in the opposite direction of you.
Ought to be.
Have you seen oil yet?
Yeah, I've actually got some on my map.
Oh, okay.
We need it?
No, I was just because I haven't seen any yet. Alright, now me being out at night, probably not a good idea. Just saying. Probably. And I'm only like 500 something blocks away. Oh, no big.
I can't even see the distance for home right now.
Like, do we just not have any? I still have not seen a single sheep.
There were a bunch
over
over near where we came in at, but I'm not sure they got them before they despawned.
Ah.
I'm just trying to block in this new village that I've found.
I found a jungle? Is that a jungle? Looks like a jungle. It's a jungle with lighting issues.
Whoa!
Surprise.
Let's see, 2 spots on the
Random
mini-map
holes.
look like beehives, but I have no scoop. Fail.
Yes, I'm protecting villagers from zombies. That is why I'm barricading them in their doors.
What biome is this? Green swamplands. Yes. What bee is that? It's a marshy bee. Screw marshy.
I have 4 apiaries, Flora.
Yay.
And 2 trapped bee villagers, so
Right.
we have a backup.
That's another one of those. I'm guessing up there will be the same. Since this is not a jungle, but in fact is just another form of a swamp. Without slimes. And that's a creeper. Hi, creeper. Bye, creeper. Thank you for killing this cow for me, Mr. Creeper.
Oh god.
What?
There was a creeper behind Brendan. And I couldn't tell him, like, oh, he died.
Whoa, 2 beehives.
Okay, I'm gonna
There's
go,
a lot of
while
beehives
I'm
over
waiting,
here.
While I'm waiting out day,
Hey, Jaded.
I'm going to go jump down and bug the guys about our vote.
Could you drag me? So I don't die?
No.
Yay, I got dragged.
Guys!
Hi. Hey
Guys!
Yeah?
Why did we never get final say on the creeper turn off thing?
Oh.
We did.
We did.
We all voted sure.
So did you turn it off? Because they're still blowing up stuff.
Oh, yeah, how do I turn it off?
The rule I gave you here.
Yay, I got a music disc.
Type this.
I got a music disc.
Without the T part.
Game rule... It was / game rule something. Where did you send it to me?
I'm sending it to you in the game.
Okay.
Is
Mob.
your game
even get up
rules or
there.
game rule? I can't remember which.
Griefing.
Briefing.
I don't think so.
That's the French pronunciation.
Oh. And you know us Tennesseans love the French.
Yes.
Okay, game rule has been updated.
Thank you. My stream is complaining that we're ruining their fun.
Okay, sorry. See, you know, it's one of those things where I'm not used to
Oh.
like having admin rights on a server, and so it's like, oh, okay, it's good that everybody agreed on that. And then I'm like, well, let's keep counting numbers. Jade, I was telling the rest of the mining kids. At first I kind of doubted.
Kids?
It's not. I was like, you know, I don't know what's so hard about this that Jade can't do it. And the second I start doing it, I'm like,
Some
this
of
is
us
terrible.
do have standards.
Oh, I could have never asked anyone else to do this.
It is, isn't it? Isn't it fucking terrible?
Beep.
Yeah, it's.
It's like, good fucking God, I can't, I've got to count and try and talk, and, there's fucking levels, and there's the goddamn freaking mountains are in the
Bleep,
way.
bleep, 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 bleep.
I'm not a robot.
Oh, suck my dick.
Joe's gonna be like blank screen.
No, it's fine. It's just one of those things. I'll put an explicit warning on it or whatever.
Good God, you know what? Y'all can just, blow me, all right? Blow me.
Yeah, like
That's
one of
going
them
in a
reverse
soundboard.
vacuums.
That sounds fun. When, where, how hard?
Wait, what? I'm sorry, I lost the track of this conversation.
Oh, I was talking about fan interactions.
Brillo, the rule on my stream is that my dick is whatever dick mine was the last mouth to be on it. If mine was the last mouth, it's mine. Therefore, you can suck that one.
This is complicated.
Wait.
I
I
mean,
didn't
that
follow
two
that
people
one.
can't have the same one.
Very simple. If my mouth was the last mouth to be on a specific dick, that dick belongs to me until a different mouth is on
Oh,
it.
Joe.
It's okay. It's okay.
He was confused for a moment.
No, there was a spider, and I was, right near where the bed was, so I'm back out, and I'm back up again.
Darth, you're goodbye. I've told
Okay.
you no several times.
So, at this point, guys, okay, I think we probably want progress reports. I'm gonna go first. We have 9 lots. We have precisely 9 lots.
If you don't fucking like it being 18 plus, get the fuck out of my stream.
Bleep, bleep, bleep.
It says 18 plus in the title. It says mature. Now go away.
Jade, let me know when you're done so I can start.
Sorry, I'm done. Sorry.
Okay, so the marking team has made 9 lots, lettered A through I, that kind of wrap around the mountain. Some of them kind of back into the mountain by a little bit, but I would, that's just one of those things where don't mess up the mountain. It's like 3 squares or whatever. You're not losing that much property, and you get a cool view. So I was gonna say that's done. We're gonna have to figure out how to pick those. But what has the mining team been up to?
Well, we
We've
did a
been
little
mining.
mine, and then we killed skeletons.
Yeah, we went on an event. We found diamond and redstone, and we made barrels.
Yeah,
Awesome.
got
And
a little
we've got a
stuff
strip
going on
mine
here.
started. We got a strip mine started.
Sounds to me. And briefly from the City Hall team, which I was briefly a part of. Please tell me that things went better and that I was the one dragging you down.
Well, we did a lot of mining, believe it or not.
And then I
Yeah.
went off exploring for spruce wood and have found
Yeah.
2
The
more
thing we
villages.
really
with
need-
I am
bees,
trying not to
birds.
die right now. As a skeleton
I'm
is
hiding at the
hunting.
top of a tower in our 3rd village.
Okay, well, it's good that we have more villagers to go churn through after these have all been slain.
Well, and more specific, I have 4 apiaries and we have 2 beekeeper villages, which means we have a spare for proven frames.
Okay, that's good. So in terms of the lot assignments, if we want to wait until day, we can walk around and pick those out.
All I have to say is
But-
thank God
Today's
that the
coming
skeleton has horrible aim. Or else I would
I'm
be dead.
600 meters from home, Joe.
Okay, well,
Let's get walking
I
then.
believe in you. Okay, so
I'm not moving at night with apiaries.
Hey,
no.
no, I'm not asking you to move at night.
Dawn's
I
out,
am
okay,
happy
it's coming.
that
It's
I
there.
So we are
went
up
600
3
blocks
PM,
and I didn't die. I'm happy. Anyway, sorry. Hello?
Yeah, we
Hello.
are at 3 p.m., which is when some people might have to go, and obviously everyone's welcome to stay as long as they like. You know, you now have access to the server indefinitely, but I wanted to kind of wrap up the core political process, or
Okay,
whatever.
I'm coming home. Actually, Joe, if you really want us all to get back there fast, type /TP and our names, and we'll be there.
It's not that'll you all necessarily be in the same space because we don't like have a voting booth set up or anything. So it'll probably be just.
Might like to see our lot, and we can all pick them together before we go different ways.
Oh well, yeah, but by the time we get done ratifying whatever we had talked about, like you'll probably be back, honestly.
Oh.
Okay.
That means walk, woman, walk.
So, in terms of, did anyone have a problem with the tribunals to solve disputes and then escalating it to the whole server if that does not work?
No, there was an issue that brought up in our group about what happened about the bugging people about things that they've got access to, and it's like, what is the punishment for people who break those rules?
Well, and see, that's, I guess, one of the things that, like, the tribunal would figure out. Like, because it's one of those things, if somebody doesn't realize that something's proprietary or secret or whatever, you know, then there's no real problem because you just inform them and then they stop. But if they keep doing it, then it would be up to the tribunal to determine, like, an appropriate punishment or to make it clear, you know, that that is not acceptable. And, like, essentially, if somebody is a repeat offender in multiple cases on that, like, I don't see that that wouldn't disqualify them from participation.
Alright, so we're still thinking essentially tribunal vote on pretty much punishment in general.
Yeah, and I would say maybe, if the punishment would be, kicking someone off, if the punishment would be kicking someone off the server, then the whole server does get to vote. Anything less than that, the tribunal is cool.
I don't know necessarily if the whole server should vote once we have a lot of people, depending on what the offense was. Some of them should be just a straight, one of whoever is an elected official, or however we end up determining that, would be able to say, hey, by the way, I banned so-and-so for blah, as opposed to us waiting for the entire server to come to a consensus as to whether or not they felt the person had done enough to be banned. Democracies do not work.
Well,
look at America.
That is going to depend on the flavor of server we want to run. Like, if we end up having 600 fans on here, which, honestly, we don't have the hardware to do right now, then we'd have to figure that out differently than if it's us and 30 other people that are artists and creators.
How is the server, how is the website gonna work? Because the one server I did play on was like the Reddit public servers. So basically, like, if you're gonna have a ton of, now it would work to be like, to wait if you could get a bunch of people on to talk about why the person should be banned, blah blah blah. But then during that time, like you said, you have the person on the server doing whatever it is that you wanted to ban them for in the first place. So if you had some kind of appeal system where someone or whoever, bunch of elected officials, have the power to ban people, then after the fact, if that person feels, the ban was unjustified, or someone else feels the ban is unjustified, then there could be some kind of appeal system. Because, I mean, we're going to have a tribunal, like a court of appeals, too.
Okay, so
I
so
like
my
court of
question,
appeals, and I like bringing it to the whole server.
My question is, what rights do we individuals, as a group, because as founding members of the group, do we have more rights to do that than other people if they come on? Where do the rights hit over being people and having those things? Because if other people coming into the groups and
yeah, I mean, if conceivably put it up to the whole server, any one of the founding members could get voted off the island.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's one of those things where I would feel strongly that I would say that people shouldn't be necessarily given full status until they've had like 60 days on the server. And, you know, like I said, a lot of this is going to depend on how quickly we grow. But I'm kind of in favor of this being one of those things where we kind of find a good sweet spot at around 20 at, you know, to 30 in the next year to 18 months if we continue this.
Which is a reasonable number, I would say.
Yeah. Nice slow start to see if it works.
And I think we have to be very selective about the people that we choose to initialize the whole group with.
Yeah, and like, I don't know if you guys want to hear a little bit about my process when I was picking you, if that helps, or no?
Yeah, that'll help.
Yeah, that'll help.
Okay.
Go for it.
So I decided to invite people that I knew were cool, but I didn't know if they would like each other. I knew they would be respectful, but I didn't know if they would like each other or get along. And that's kind of helpful when you're forming a government. You need a healthy level of distrust. Fortunately, you guys seem to be getting along great, which I'm thrilled with, but I didn't want to count on that because
Doc
Yeah,
Redstone
Brandon.
hates.
oh. So there
I'm
is
not
How
a
did you
fan of
find
Brandon.
out? You only told me earlier.
I trusted you, Cleo.
Hey guys. Hey guys, there's a creeper on the ledge.
Okay.
You did turn that off, right?
What?
I don't know. What did you I want to find out.
Go find out.
Somebody go
Brendan, I
poke him
choose
and find
Brendan.
out whether or not
Where's he
mob
at? Where's
briefing
he
got
at?
turned
Where's
off.
he
He's
at?
up there.
Clip on the ledge. Clip on the ledge. Oh, damn it. Hang on, I can get him.
I've been hit by a bunch of creepers and it
Hey,
hasn't brought up
creative
blocks,
person,
so.
go hit him.
Jerry, it's up to you. He's behind you.
Jerry's really not supposed to be interacting with the environment. That's really
Couldn't he
not.
test the creeper for us since
Hold
he's
on,
up there?
no. Mango's on his way. Mango's on his way.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Okay.
Oh, you're getting
working
there.
on it.
Okay. I thought you were talking about one of the really high
It's
levels
like
we can't get to.
400 spacebar clicks. So
The
just
the
give
other
me a
thing
minute.
is that Jerry is like setting up so he can do sketches and
I'm
stuff.
watching
So
the
like if he's got a
watch out. I am
camera
not
angle,
allowed
he
to
doesn't necessarily want to change it.
Watch the watcher. Okay.
Okay. So
Where's he at? Where's he at?
anyway,
Come towards me.
So I
Come
invited
towards me.
people
Come
that
towards me.
thought
I
would get
see him.
along well.
I see you and I see him. Alright, keep coming
It's
towards
okay,
me.
Joe. We
Got it.
are listening.
Okay. So I invited people that would get along well, that were all creators, but not necessarily YouTubers or Twitch
Nope,
people.
damage is
'Cause,
off.
like, I'm trying to.
Continue, Joe. We
Okay,
are
I was gonna say,
listening.
you know, it's funny because I've been on servers where when we started talking about adding people who did Twitch instead of YouTube, people were a little bit like, well, I don't know about that. And so I thought it would be important to get people who did different types of artwork involved from the get-go. Like, Brendan has done some incredible podcasts, but he's never really done much with video. And so I felt like having kind of a precedent of having people who were all different types of artists would be good. I also invited Jerry to do these illustrations, not only because he's an incredible illustrator, but also because it might give us a precedent of having guests on the server who have certain different roles from time to time. Not necessarily an everyday thing, but for special events. And, you know, I wanted to make sure that whatever policies we came up with were at least kind of keeping in mind whether or not we liked that, rather than dismissing it out of hand.
Okay.
So that's pretty much what I was thinking when I was making a lot of these decisions.
Boom.
Okay.
Working my way down.
I like that method of doing things.
I believe that when it comes to founding members, etc., versus the regular ones, I think that the only way a founding member can get banned is if the other founding members agree on it.
Correct.
Any incoming villagers, members, users, whatever you choose to call them, cannot vote to ban a founding member. That's
Okay, I agree with this, but for some reason it feels very Animal Farm. You know?
Well, even if
I have
if
absolutely
it
no
does, I
idea
mean,
what Animal Farm is, so no, I don't know.
Really? It's a great book. You should try it.
It's a book?
It's a very,
book.
very
Yeah,
famous
it's a
book.
Yes, it's a very,
yeah,
very
I
good
don't
book.
need to read famous books. Unless we're talking things written for 1920.
Not quite that old, but it's pretty old.
Not quite that old, but it's basically based on the Russian Revolution. and it's the people more equal than others
here's
kind
the
of
thing.
thing.
We
I
open it
agree
up
with you,
to
however.
people being able to vote to ban servers, then people can form groups, people can decide that their specific group doesn't like a specific founding member, they get rid of said founding member, they can conceivably get rid of Joe, who's paying for the server.
But I'm okay with that. That means this experiment is working. Like,
I'm not okay with that.
Well, yeah, you might not be, and I'm not necessarily okay with people voting like you or Opaque Mango or Cleo out. But if they voted me out, I'd be like, well, I learned something.
I learned something. I'm stopping paying for it, but I've learned something.
You'd be like, you learned something. Next time, listen to Jaded Cat when she says, "Don't let them do that."
Okay, I think it's a good rule to have, but I think we need to be careful about when are you a full member.
Could we avoid maybe saying founding members and say, essentially, people for the first 2 months are probationary members, and non-probationary members cannot be voted out by
No. It's not.
That's the same whole issue though.
Well,
Yeah.
but
realistically
if we're only
speaking,
bringing in a few people,
how many are you wanting to bring in?
I don't know. That's going to be up to you guys too. Like,
because if depending on the numbers, it could easily get to where newer members outnumber the, and yes, I'm going to call them founding members, the founding members, and could very conceivably and easily vote off the founding members. Besides which, I could have sworn you stated this was not going to be a vote people off the island server.
No, this is not intended to be a survivor thing. This is just, what I'm saying is, if somebody comes in and is just, like, does something completely, absolutely terrible, like, if somebody seems cool and then shows up and is just a total dick to our friends, then that person is not invited.
Well, it's a simple and easy way. Screw voting, screw all the weird council thing. You have a list of rules in place. Do this, you get banned. Do this, you get banned. Do this, you have a 2-day timeout. Anything else, within reason, as long as you're not being excessive, we might talk to you about it and tell you to watch it, but you're not going to be banned. But you go around stealing people's stuff, blowing up people's houses, etc., making inappropriate remarks, not of the sexual nature, but of racism, homophobia, etc., constantly, you will be banned. Period. End of story. If you have a list of 3 or 4 things that you will be banned for, there's need to argue or vote on it. They either did it or they didn't do it. And if they didn't do it, they don't ban. Why vote? Vote on what rules get people banned.
Well, the issue of the tribunal is to kind of cover cases that are less clear cut. So
what?
That's the thing. Is we don't know. It's to be a catch-all.
Let's say you're mining under your plot and you end up in somebody else's plot. You find 6 diamonds. The guy wants his diamonds. Yada 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 yada.
That's pretty simple and easy.
Well, the problem is it's hard to
think
of examples of things that are not clear cut because the point is to use it as a catch-all for things we don't think of.
Well, then we have a council that votes on new addition to rules. And,
well, at this point we have 9 people, so we can all vote on new additions to rules. We're not so big.
Well, but we have say okay, so the council can add new rules as needed to address circumstances that occur. However, okay, let's say that circumstance occurred. If we then added a rule that stated you could not take stuff out from other people's lots, it obviously wouldn't apply to the first person who did it because it wasn't a rule. They did it.
Okay, so let's step back real quick. Is there anything that anyone thinks that we can certainly agree on? Can we certainly agree on the right to not be attacked or not to participate in PvP?
Yeah, I think we can agree on turn off PvP.
PvP is just, what's the point of PvP?
So I can hit Brandon in the head.
It's just gonna create no. But if we're gonna do this whole government political experiment thing, you do realize, okay, we're saying we don't want to, or Joe says, the founding members thing, blah blah blah. But being founding members, we're going to have people coming up to us all the time complaining about PvP, always. And like, it's never going to be like let's agree to like fight, and if I win, I take your stuff. That's never going to end well, ever.
Yeah, and people, you know, if we're going to say people can opt out of what, so I'm supposed to stop and go here. Zombie Cleo, I would like to hit you. Would you mind if I hit you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You don't want me to hit you. I'll go. Redstone, can I hit you? I really feel the need to hit someone. Nobody's gonna do this shit. They're gonna walk up and start hitting people.
Is there anybody that feels strongly that PvP should be on? I'd like to hear the other side if anybody feels that way, because I don't know.
I mean, the only thing that I think of is what we have on our server. I mean, we have a default you don't hit anybody situation, but we do have PvP arenas, and I don't know if that's something that can be switched on with mods or have certain zones. Is if you're actually just playing a game.
Well, if we infrastructure in place later, then we could set that up, but we don't have that now.
Yeah, I mean, I have problems with turning it off in general, but it's a case of, okay, if there was a situation where it is actually a certain zone, would it be okay to revisit it?
Yeah, I think I'd be happy to revisit anything that we talk about, pretty much.
Yeah, we could always turn it on for an event.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Okay.
If we wanted to have an arena event for like one day or a couple hours or whatever, turn it on. It's not that hard. PvP on, PvP off.
Okay, does anybody feel strongly in favor of PvP? Let's do a text vote in the chat. Off or on? And just type the word off or on.
Really, Doc?
It's Follow Friday over here, and it's 5 o'clock somewhere at Doc Redstone's house. Okay, so, is this another /game rule PvP off, or how does that
I
work?
believe so. You might need to change it in the server config, and then reset the server.
You can do it as a game rule.
Yeah, I think a game rule /game rule space PvP space. I think it's off, not.
I love how everyone's voting in Jada's chat.
Okay,
yeah, you guys realize your vote doesn't count. I hate to tell you this, but this is an electoral voting system. We are your electors. You didn't get to pick us, just like in American politics. You don't get to pick the Electoral College. You don't get to pick us, but we get to make the decisions for you.
Okay, so, so PvP off. It looks like I am gonna have to do it on the server side. It says there's no such game rule, so we'll do that after this session. So PvP off, we have gotten one thing locked down.
Woo-hoo! And Creeper's off.
And Creeper's off.
Creeper's off.
2 things locked down.
Okay, so did anybody have any problem?
Wait. Hang on. Can I go back to the Creeper thing for a minute? There's a mod or something that you can do that you can just turn off structure damage. Is that what's been done?
No,
I don't know.
All it does is they still explode. It just turns off block damage.
Okay, so it still hurts person.
Oh yeah, it will hurt you. You will still die if you
I'm good. When you start nerfing
I
creepers
just took
like
four
that, I
hearts
don't like
of damage from the creeper.
Okay.
Yeah.
So next thing, sorry, it's after 3 now, so I want to just knock out stuff as much as we can. The no exclusivity. No, everybody was fine with that, right?
What was that?
We get to go on other servers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I thought that was the obvious one, but okay.
Yeah, so nobody has any argument against that? We can just pass that one orally?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. No mass negotiation for sponsorship.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Next.
Sorry, I'm having
we
a hard
need to
time
put
typing.
these on signs somewhere.
I am putting these on signs. That's why I'm.
He's doing
Where
it
are
up in
you?
the town hall.
Yeah.
On top
right,
of the
okay.
mountain. Yeah.
Yeah, you can come into the town hall and see.
Where?
Oh,
How?
okay, so we go up to the top of the town hall.
We don't really have the stairwell
Okay.
built yet. It's a work in
You're
progress.
gonna have to go up
It's
the
a work in
side mountain.
progress. Okay. It's a working draft, if you will.
Oh, by the way, who is the best person for going out and hitting mobs and like hunting shit for us? Because I got an iron sword I found on a villager.
We can worry about that. Like technically, you guys can. Anybody who wants to stick around and keep working on the village and stuff can keep going. But like I said, I just want to get as much stuff nailed down since we're past 3. Okay. So PvP off, no exclusivity. Respect others' land. Or land registration and respect for that.
Yeah, you're gonna have. I mean, obviously, you're gonna have the wild lands, right? You know, just you go out there, you do what you want to do. You know, because you can't just everything can't be plots. A server's not gonna work that way.
I do think there needs to be a limit on how far people can decide to move out and claim lots. I think they should only be able to claim lots that we've marked. People should not be able to decide. One of the problems we had on a server I had was several people decided to move out to like 70,000 blocks away from spawn.
That doesn't end up good for the server.
It was like a 6 gigabyte world size.
Ouch.
Well,
there's a mod you can easily do to fix that.
Is it bucket?
You cut the world down.
Is it bucket?
Yeah, that's a bucket plugin.
Oh, I don't know.
If it's bucket,
it's not compatible.
Don't.
Well, let's just say though that everybody stays below 20,000 in any direction from 0, 0.
Okay. I would say they stay below 10,000, honestly.
Is it really that? The thing is with
a 70-person server, the normal border is 12,000.
Especially when you get things like
servers with a 16,000
The thing is when you get things like chunk loaders and quarries, which by the way are chunk loaders, and things like that, and you have like, you know, two chunks that can literally be up to 20,000 blocks apart if one's 10,000 blocks away and the other's exactly the opposite 10,000 blocks away. That can be a strain for a server.
Okay, so
20,000 blocks is 4 million blocks that could be potentially loaded at the same time.
Okay, so stay within plus or minus 12,000. Is that fair to everybody?
I feel like we just got bigger.
Yeah.
No, we started with 20,000 and we dropped it down to 12,000.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm good with 12. Well, plus 12,000 or minus 12,000 in any direction.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, what I was going to suggest, and we didn't get to this earlier, sorry, so this might need some debate, but I was thinking that people could put up a sign saying that in the town hall, or like we'd eventually have like a registrar of deeds office or something like that, where we put these signs, where each person could claim 1,000 by 1,000 square in the wilderness, like further out from spawn than like 3,000, but closer.
Nah, that's too big.
I feel like once we expand the server, then all the land would be taken by the founders.
Yeah. I think
really, because in that 12,000 by, in that 2,400 by 2,400 block, that's essentially like, that's like 400 1,000 by 1,000 squares. We have a lot of room for 1,000 by 1,000 squares in that.
Who's gonna count out 1,000 by 1,000?
Well, my point is, it's if you look at the REA's mini-map or whatever, the 1,000 is really easy to count out. You just say 3,000 to 4,000 in the X and 5,000 to 6,000 in the Y, or whatever, in the Z.
I feel like 500 is just as good as 1,000 from a user perspective, but will eat up less land fast.
Yeah.
Of course, we could always the whole for people lots instead of like claiming lots here. We give everybody a void world, and they can build out in a void world.
That's too many worlds.
Nah.
That's gonna be too many.
Also,
That's what Pahicraft was, and it ended up being really laggy after like 10.
Okay, but maybe we have a quarry world, and that's the only place quarries are allowed to be.
I don't know about restricting quarries because they are so useful in all of these mods.
Joe, turtles do the same thing and do not have the same issues with lag on a server.
Still, it's a 9-person server. I mean, what we are running is comparable to the other server that I play on, and there's usually around 21 quarries running at any given time, and it's no problem.
Then tell people they can only have one quarry.
Yeah, I'm fine with you can only have one quarry running at a time. And one of the reasons I wanted to give people that 1,000 by 1,000 spot is that that's room to put several quarries if you want.
I think we need to come back to that.
Yeah, I think that's
Okay.
something that we need to discuss further.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't think you need that big of a plot, and then you got to look at things like, okay, well, you have to go 500 or 1,000 blocks away from spawn so that spawn can be allowed to grow without running into somebody's already 1,000 block plot. So, you have to plan that kind of stuff out. Otherwise, your spawn is going to be covered by other people's stuff, and you end up either having to move your spawn or move other people's stuff.
Well, that's why I'm suggesting a quarry world, and we put quarries there. Even if it's one quarry per person, they can mark out chunks in a different world. That's an area that isn't going to be impacted by our build here. It will keep the overworld pretty, and people can, each person can have a quarry, marked with their wool color, the other world, going to an ender chest that goes to their sorting system, blah, blah, blah.
What would we do then about the special biomes?
What about special biomes?
Certain biomes have certain ores that other biomes don't have.
Joe, put a pin in it. We'll go back to that one.
Okay, can we at least cover, though, what we want to protect around spawn? We could say, like, nobody can claim the wilderness within 2,000, plus or minus 2,000, or plus or minus... Because that way we cover the spawn village and the actual spawn area, and it keeps a lot of stuff nice.
That's a
1,500 maybe.
That's a
that area.
far way to go.
Other than your lot.
Like,
that's a long
without
way.
Mistcraft setup or Railcraft setup, that's a far walk. Just saying.
Okay.
I would say maybe 500 blocks.
Yeah, spawn 500 is probably good for spawn.
The thing is from where is it going to be the, like, because right now we're at negative 10.
Is it going to be this village or is it going to be
16?
Spawn?
So say they can't go out. Well, we could put out markers. We could put out corner markers and edgings and maybe build a wall around the spawn thing, and then they have to go out a certain number of blocks from there.
Okay, well, what if, say, 500 from City Hall in any direction?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that more than... And that's non-registered land. Obviously, people will get plots assigned to them near City Hall, but the idea is we don't want people just ripping up the wilderness within view of spawn.
Yeah.
Right.
And no
Correct.
destroying villages.
Agreed.
I'm good with that, yeah.
Yeah, if you
No
want, if you
killing
need
village or
land the
anything.
village is on, then you need to take a portal gun or something, kidnap the villagers, and we can build a lovely shopping mall of villagers. I've done that in other servers. We build, yeah,
We can.
Yeah, you can. And in fact, you set it up correctly.
The girls got all
we
excited
can,
about a shopping mall.
if we set it up correctly, we can
I
spawn
will
hundreds
stab
of
you.
villagers and hundreds of iron golems in one shopping
Oh,
mall.
God.
And we just go in there and we buy stuff from them. Like shopping Nirvana Minecraft.
Yay!
Wow.
That's a
wow.
really good idea.
It's in
I'm
a
super into
game,
this.
and there's gonna be a shoe store. I'm telling you, I see it happening.
Yep, it's racks of diamond boots, racks of iron boots. Yep, definitely a shoe store.
Okay.
We're not paying them.
Awesome. So, okay, so we've got PvP off, creepers off, no exclusivity on servers, no mass sponsorship negotiation, land registration and respect, nobody go further than 12,000 out from 0, spawn areas protected 500 from City Hall in any direction, no destroying villages. What else do we need to cover? I think the one thing we absolutely have to cover is how
Over here.
how are we going to claim the 9 like spawn village areas, the 9 plots.
You know what? I think would be the one spot where it'd be okay to creatively spawn in the block, a wool block of the colors for us to pick the colors
you.
from.
No. We have them marked. I'm just saying, like.
Okay, then what's the quote? So we
No,
go start looking. Let's
I'm
see
saying,
if there's even
okay.
a conflict.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Everybody run down here. They're all pretty much on this side of the mountain. Some of them go out a little bit into the plains over here.
You got rid of my one on the other side?
No, that's plot A.
Oh, okay.
I started with plot A and then I worked my way counterclockwise. So
Thanks, for that.
Lovely.
there are essentially stone bricks with stone brick signs that indicate
That's
kind
what
of
those were.
the plot borders. So some of these kind of cut into the mountain a little bit. Those plots you kind of gotta build around the mountain.
I'd like to have one that cuts into a mountain.
Yeah, just don't like rip
Yeah,
out
I'd kind
the
of
mountain.
like that one.
Well, no, I
So
would
anyway-
build into the mountain.
So let's see. So these are plot E and F right here, and then if you go out further,
Hold on, I need to
Hang
catch
Hang
up.
on,
I
hang
had
on,
to.
you have to show.
I
you're
had
gonna
to
have
check my bees.
gonna-
I'll be right there. What? We need honeycomb if we
That's
need
not-
if we're gonna start actual bee breeding.
okay. So
Is this a
Ooh.
crossroads? Here.
yeah, this would
What
be a
is this?
crossroads
My
of
boyfriend's
several
size.
plots. So G goes out this way, and
Which way does plot E go?
Where are you guys?
That's F. So is E into the side of the mountain right under
Uh,
the
E,
hill?
E a lot,
I found
a lot
Doc.
of E is kind of in the mountain, but it goes back
What is
pretty
this?
far this way.
What is this?
I don't know that E is actually a
What is
valid
this?
lot, considering
is
we're
this?
going to be putting energy in that
I
mountain.
can't see, Doc.
Well, I mean, not everybody
D.
necessarily wants a huge lot, and it's conveniently located right next to Energy Mountain.
Good
So,
point. I want E. I have E.
I'm good with it.
And anybody else really the one that's right next to the mountain?
No, but can I have E?
um,
G I like because it's got a nice.
Well, why don't we just stand on what we'd like to have and see
Yeah.
if there's any duplicates?
because the sun's going down.
And because I haven't
Okay,
seen
I
all the
like
lots
that.
yet,
Fight.
zombie.
I only see
I
2
don't
lots.
know.
Where are the rest of them?
They wrap all the way around the mountain here. There's more.
Oh, okay.
There's more
Where?
signs. So they're essentially all north of the. They kind of wrap around the town in a U to the north of the town. So like,
Oh, I see.
plot F is here. Plot G extends out to here. I'm kind of down in this little valley over here. I should probably make this a little bit higher just so folks can see that this is where the next marker is.
So which way does this one actually extend? Come to think of it, is it
Wait,
that way?
E? Which one?
The one
Yeah,
that I
I'm
just marked
confused
mine.
about E.
E runs from that side, which you guys can't see me talking about it. Okay, so E runs from this part of the river bend inward. I'm diagonally like laying torches toward the center of it, like.
Okay, so it goes out from the mountain.
Yeah,
This is perfect. This one's mine. This one's mine. If
I
you
want-
guys don't mind.
it's nestled in the mountain there, and then there's other ones back further to the east.
I will just change the signs to my name.
Can I just change? Can I take G? Is anybody?
Yeah, could you put G Cleo though, just so that we know like that plot is
Yeah.
Oh,
we
okay.
remember
E
it's G.
jaded cat. Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay, but I'm out in the wilderness. This is a terrible idea.
Has anyone
guy.
claimed F?
The
I
one
kind of
with
like
these
F.
torches back here.
Has anyone claimed F?
That'll put you
I
right
don't
next
think
to me,
anyone's
so
claimed
it's
F.
all right.
E?
That'll be us
I'm
as
trying-
raiders then.
That puts the girls all together.
Wait, did I
Yay.
You take
screw
a-
up?
come
Is
over
there
here.
no plot D?
There's a plot D here.
No, yeah, but I think it's directly between. Okay, I
It
screwed...
looks like it's between 2 plots.
Yeah, I screwed up and
Here's
like
H.
just made the.
That's
road-
yours,
Die.
Joe.
I will take plot B.
No, Brendan. I will move plot D past plot G essentially, because yeah, there is no plot D. That was a mistake.
Hang
Oh,
on.
really?
Have,
You
have
looked
you,
at
have
him?
you got blocks? Have you got blocks all the way around for plot G?
What is this? I like
I've
this
got
area.
3 corners pretty much for
Where is
every.
he?
I've got
Okay.
2...
Don't stand next to me.
Oh, actually, wait.
I tried
Plot
to-
F is a ravine.
Yeah, but
I
you can
thought
build
plot F
over
was
it
going
and-
north of these 2 signs. I didn't realize there was a sign south of there.
Sorry.
You want to get these two, Doc?
Yes, I'll get
Yeah, well,
H.
half of mine's a river, Flora.
Alright.
I've
Hey,
pretty much a plain with a bit of a river.
I like this one, and I'm thinking I take plot B.
They go towards the mountain, right?
yeah, they go towards the mountain, right?
Okay.
I guess
Oh yeah,
I
generally.
guess I'll stick with F.
Okay, so do you guys who have already claimed them mind typing into the chat like F Floristar or B whoever? I think that might have been AIM.
Yeah, that was me.
Sorry, I've got a terrible memory of stuff like this.
I'm gonna die out here because something's hitting me. Thank you, Doc.
Not a problem.
Okay, so that leaves A is open, which is pretty much just to the east of town. So who are we missing? Oh, Wes isn't here too. So
Oh,
actually,
he's gonna get whatever's left.
yeah, he's gonna get plot D then.
We gotta figure
Okay,
out these
so
plots.
Put him way out in the middle of nowhere for fun.
Alright,
Okay, so
where does
plot
this...
C though is over here on this kind of corner here that aimbot is, I think, running through.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hang on, I might. I don't know.
Wait, did I do this wrong again?
This seems really small. This plot. B and C are really tiny.
Did I maybe?
No, B and C are the same size as F.
Ah, he found you.
B
It's
runs
getting
from
back.
here.
So
That's it.
many ender jerks.
That's literally it.
That was like 4 minutes.
Did you at least
I
get their
know.
balls? Did you at least get his balls?
I haven't killed him yet.
Wait, no. Okay, this right here is not a plot marker aim. I don't know who put this here, but I didn't remove it because I didn't know what it was.
So where does plot B end?
It ends like somewhere up
Doc, are
here,
you
I
on your way
think,
back?
maybe? Or,
Yeah.
let me find it.
You want me to get your stuff?
I'm almost here. As long as
Plot
you're
B ends
not
over
pissed
here,
still.
aim. Or, yeah, plot B
Oh, Brandon.
Learn to
is
eat.
here, and plot
Really?
Plot C is here.
I'm enjoying this, actually.
That was so
I,
odd.
I swear, you just...
Wait, where are you? Are you on the map? Okay. I
Yeah,
see.
yeah. So here's one of your markers. Okay, so I think plot C actually goes away from the mountain, back this way, and plot B goes
Okay,
toward
yeah,
the mountain.
I definitely want
Where'd he
plot
go?
B.
God, he's gonna kill me.
That's
He's gonna kill me.
perfect.
Yeah, so actually I should have left a marker near the plot C marker like 4 blocks in that says this is now plot B.
Damn, that was half my health.
Yeah.
Sorry, this was
No, it's okay.
this was like
Where
really
is he?
hard. I did not know that this was going to be difficult. So let me just mark that. So this one now is plot B.
Yeah, and then you were all laughing
Yeah,
at me
I
for
like
saying
this
I
one.
can't do this, I can't do this, get somebody else. And you were laughing at me.
Where is he, Doc?
I don't know. I'm kind of scared though.
So these little cobblestone things that look like penises, they're not markers.
I don't know what those are.
Cobblestone
Yes.
penises.
Those are
Yeah.
the big
Hated.
I mean,
Oh, my
fine.
pickaxe broke.
I didn't
can't
build
go
them,
there.
Laura.
And where do they come from?
I don't see him. I'm totally gonna die.
I don't know, but I don't know cobblestone penises. If I
He's
were to
gonna
build
come
a...
back in,
Actually,
like,
I've
8
never
minutes.
built a
You're
penis
gone.
in Minecraft. Some
I've built
people build
one
penis
penis.
for me. Get it right.
Wait, so what did I do here? So this is plot B.
Wow.
Let's get this all worked out. Let me get this all worked out now. Wait a minute. I have no fucking clue what I did.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I wanted to get this knocked out so we could be like done.
Let's see.
So this
Hang
is
on.
I just want to
Word.
point out this is
Plot,
our
it's
fault.
not full of freaking.
7, 8.
assholes.
So what? The plots are how big? 50 by 50, right?
Yeah,
Supposed to
48
be.
by 48, and they've got a 4 by way road, whatever.
All right. So me and Doc are over here in H&I, and we just need to figure out which way our 50 goes.
Well,
Toward the mountain.
It probably goes away from
you've
the-
got an H thing here. There's an H plot here.
Yeah, there's 3
where I
markers
am.
for H and 3 markers for
Yeah.
I. So you just need to mentally.
So
or-
this is here. This is your H plot.
Oh, okay. You go over there, Doc. Look, he's jumping. Okay, so that's over there. So I gotta go find I this way. I'm trying to light it up on my map so I can see where I'm going.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been doing like torches, which you can probably see as you come across.
See, but I don't see. I see a village, but I don't see my other.
So wait, what letter did Jaded claim?
E.
E.
Ooh.
Okay,
One
so
on the edge.
you
by the
didn't
mountain.
type it in the chat, and I was using that
I
as my
did
reference.
so.
Really?
Yep. It said E, Jaded Cat. I was the first one to respond.
Joe is blind.
Which chat?
Your chat.
No,
I
I
don't
think
see it.
you
Oh,
forge
it's
crafted
possible
that,
I had it just
IRC.
as a. Well, yeah, I may have. There, yeah, okay, I may have sent it out to my thing and not in. Well,
Mhm.
y'all are gonna get confused if I respond to all the messages that I respond to in chat, either in voice or in the chat. So I'm talking just to them on the chat.
That's fine. Okay.
You did it again, by the way.
You got it all sensual there for a minute. That's fine. Okay.
Because I'm looking at
Yeah.
your chat and chat, and I can't say chat anymore. It's losing meaning.
who will be able to play on the server once it's complete? Is what my stream is asking.
We don't know yet.
Those
Thank
that
you.
we
Somebody
allow.
other than me telling them that nothing's been decided yet.
All right.
Okay, so no. So wait, Jada type in the chat yet what she claimed?
Yes, it's
No.
right there.
But
Echo.
she claimed
Jaded
E
cat.
anyway. But it's not in
Oh, screw you, Skelly! Sorry.
It's listed as being in Minecraft chat, which is this thing.
Yeah, I still don't see it.
I don't see it.
Might be a bug for the Forge thing, or the IRC thing. Okay, there it is. Now, Brendan typed it for us. Okay, Brendan, do you want to claim a area? I think A is open, C is open, D doesn't exist.
I'll take D. We'll figure it out later.
Actually, what
Okay.
it probably means that Forge IRC isn't correctly synced on the server.
Well, actually, no. The thing is, Brendan, like, since you're here, you should probably just take A or C.
I'll take A.
Outstanding. That's the one with the trench around it, so you don't have to worry about, I don't know, cars rolling in.
So I have the one with the training wheels, is what you're saying.
Yeah, yours has extra markers.
Hey, Joe.
Yes.
So, what do I do if my corners don't line up?
Move your corner.
Which way?
Figure... I don't know.
That way.
Like, here's the thing: is technically you only need 2 of the markers, and it's 48 by 48. So,
Sure.
I'm
I
just
don't
saying, because
know.
this sign is not
I
in the same line as this sign over here.
Doc, what are you lighting yours up?
Anybody
Yeah.
want to bet he's never going to volunteer to do plot layout
1,
marking
2,
again?
3, 4. Hey, are we counting
So it's like,
the layout markers as one?
Am I getting smaller land,
yeah,
or am I
layout
encroaching?
marker is your corner. Okay, so I'm gonna take plot C, I guess, since that's what's left.
Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it.
Okay. So, cool. So this is the corner of A, I guess.
The corner of A and B,
This
right
is-
next to C Street.
This is. Yeah, it probably would have been easier to just do roads, and just have roads. Just be like inside of those roads. That's it.
I'm still trying to figure mine out over here because I only have one marker.
You
that
really
I've
only have
seen
one marker?
that I found.
Which one is it?
H?
I.
Oh.
No, that's H is Doc.
H.
I'm
I
I.
totally. That one. By then, I knew what I was doing.
Really?
Obviously.
I'm starting to wonder that.
We're
Okay.
having
Wait,
doubts in
maybe
your
it's this
counting
way.
ability.
So
maybe my other marker's in the cave. Did you put my marker in the cave?
no, because. See, you said it's H.
No, Doc's is H. I'm I.
You're I. Okay.
Like, yeah, I don't see
You
any
were.
of your-
I's a pretty far out one. That's the furthest out. So you've got one marker there.
Got one. I see. I found a second marker for I, but it's not
Oh, did you
diagonal.
find it?
No, well, I mean, even so, if you have 2 points,
There we go.
yeah. it
Yeah,
goes
I'm in
away
your
from
spot right
spawn.
now. I'm in your area.
Okay. I need
Oh,
to figure out my markers on the.
Yeah, I
these
found the
Yeah, I
corner.
ran out of.
I found the corner.
Ran out of
I
torches.
found the far corner,
I'm apparently blind. I'm blind. I'm blind.
and I'm gonna take this
Oh, it is.
beehive. My beehive.
You're
Okay,
lucky
so-
it's out of my plot.
While we have everyone here, is there anything else that we want to discuss? Or okay, well, actually, I guess I should ask: who has to leave, or do we want to take a formal break if we're gonna continue going? as a
I
group?
would like a dinner break.
Yeah.
I kind of have to
It's
leave.
kind of late here. It's 9:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured. So let's go ahead and say that this session is closed, but we at least have some of the stuff figured out. We're further along than we were. People can start building
Yeah.
and making stuff, right?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay,
Okay.
so are people,
So-
people here allowed to come on and build whenever they feel like it, so long as it's not like, I don't know, like town projects maybe not, but their own plots and stuff? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's generally the
So what are
idea.
we doing
And-
with
and-
like
and,
our
I-
stuff versus town stuff? Like, how are we separating?
I think
Ask
anything
what the
from this
mining
point
team-
on, I think anything from this point on is your stuff, unless you're specifically doing building project for the town.
I think we need to all collaborate and get some like a quarry for the town and an engine layout set up, etc. Get the materials and have somebody agree to do the actual layout of the town, of the energy portion. You know, get it all set up so we have output for both buildcraft and industrial craft engine. Redstone switches, it'll turn them on and off so we don't have overheating and power and fuel wastage going, so that we can all tap in, because there's no point to everybody having their own slew of engines when we can put it all inside that mountain and tap into it.
Okay, you can just get some glass cable going through to your house.
Now, is there an incentive, or okay? So in terms of town projects, do we want to kind of have a blanket statement that if you can schedule 3 people,
Brendan,
or
there's
maybe
a bunch
4,
of bees. Oh, not bees, creepers. There's a bunch of creepers over there.
He's gonna die.
Not
How
the
do you
waiting
feel
for
about it? If we want to, like, after the fact, I think... we
Like I
can
said, there's a
sort
bunch
that
of
out,
creepers
but for
over there.
now, I think we need to, like,
So I ran toward them, I have a
congregate
problem.
on a regular basis and get things done. So,
Yeah.
Because right now we literally just have a shell of a town. And we can't just be like, oh, well, if 3 people come on, because, like, the rest of the people might not like that idea, or they might have something else in mind for that area, so on. So I think we need to, like, get together like this at the beginning often until we have, you know, the infrastructure really down.
Is 70s away too far? Because unfortunately, with the time zone difference, it's easiest to do like Sunday.
Well, if we did at least once a week, everybody together to work on town projects, and in the meantime, everybody work on gathering materials for town projects.
Yeah.
So yes, work your own stuff, but also have some things like iron and stone, etc., to donate to the town.
Spruce wood. Oh my God, spruce wood.
Where?
Oh,
But, yeah.
Can you get a sapling for
Yeah,
me?
get a lot of saplings. We're gonna want that.
I think that's
You
all
girls
of us
and
girls
your-
Okay,
favorite.
so I was gonna say, is everybody comfortable saying we'll do this the same time next Sunday, and anybody who can't make it, you know, that's unfortunate, but as long as we have 6 or 7 people, that's good enough.
Yeah, sounds
Yeah,
really
that's
good
good.
to me.
Sounds good.
Okay. Well then, to the British folks that need to get to bed, thank you very much for joining us. I had a ton of fun, and this is not at all going the way I expected, but I don't know what I even expected at this point. I'm so, like, psychologically just exhausted. So,
Why are you psychologically exhausted? This was fun.
this
I'm
is fun,
energized.
but
I'm
it's...
planning to stream for another couple hours.
Oh, and I would love for folks to come on and be as active as possible in the next week. You know, that was the only reason I wanted to try and get those plots. Could we just say, put up a sign in Town Hall if you want to claim an area of the wilderness, like 500 by 500, that you're going to be doing stuff in?
Okay, I'm claiming the 500
Yeah.
by 500 region that has the 2 villages.
Oh,
Wow.
Do you guys
as long
mind
as they don't
Actually,
die.
no. I as soon as
Do
we
what?
can get as soon as we can get portal guns, we need to kidnap the 2 beekeepers and put them in the town hall.
No, not
If
we
I
would set a
find
separate
Sprucewood-
building up for that. What was that, Aim?
If I find spruce wood stuff, do you guys mind if I come on and, like, do something with the town hall? Because that's actually being used, and if we're gonna leave that, like, a
Yeah,
whole week,
you're
it's
the
gonna
one
get really
that has
crappy.
you're
Yeah.
the one that has the idea for the town hall. You
No,
do
yeah,
it.
we
I don't build modern.
we know what the plan is.
Well,
I just want to double check that nobody has any issues.
You're
with
you're
that.
the
No,
architect.
No,
you go
that's
for it.
cool.
You're good, Maya.
And what I
And
would
I
say
have
is,
some
though,
ideas for the energy network, or a town
Okay.
sorting ring type thing.
I don't have any ideas for anything, but if anybody wants me to help on a project, just give me a yell, and you know where I am on on Skype and everything, so that's cool.
yeah, and post into the Skype group like, hey, I'm available now to work on Town Hall. You know, just let everybody know. Hey, is anybody available to come help? I mean, because I'm sure folks would be happy to, you know, pitch in. I don't want you feeling like you're the only one making any progress.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
Cool.
Okay. Well, on that note, I'm gonna go, and because I've got work stuff to do. So I'll see you lot
Bye, Maya.
later. Bye.
Bye, Cleo. Bye, Maya.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Okay, I'm actually probably going to cut out 2 guys because I've got to go get things square with Jerry so I can make sure that we all get those images. I'll post those in the Skype chat so you guys have access to them. Sound good?
Brilliant.
Sounds good.
Catch you later, guys.
Great.
Thanks for
Catch you guys-
tolerating me, buddy.
What are you
Always
talking about? You've been
welcome.
dying gracefully all day.
We find it. You're the comic amusement.
Oh, good.
The red shirt in the Star Trek video.
I'm the mascot, and that's exactly what I expected.
All right, I'm
Don't
back.
worry, we're gonna end like dropping
Bye, zombie.
stuff off to help you survive.
All right.
okay?
Well, I'm gonna stop recording to get some dinner.
See if I can.